Hello everybody, good afternoon. My name is Christian and here we are at the final of the Indoor Challenge in Sydney. Here by my side I've got Ricky and also Edu to commentate this amazing match between fantastic players from Sydney and Gold Coast.
By the way, just introducing the players, we have Ross and Giovanni representing the Gold Coast, and we have Jarek and team representing New South Wales.
This seems like a fantastic final. We've seen the semi-finals already, and they've got, they are really talented players, and the semi-finals were really tight. So, what do you think, guys? We're gonna see during this match?
I expect a very competitive match. Look, we've just had the first 3-meter smash. It's going quite quickly. They're trying to look for that pace immediately from the start. So I expect a very competitive game today.
As you can see, the Gold Coast team has a lefty, so I don't know if they call that an advantage, but I don't know what you guys think, but I would say that's an advantage for sure.
It's definitely a difference, so it's going to be tricky to play against Gio.
Definitely, because the big advantage of having someone like that on your side is that you can cover actually the meal right better than the rest. Ooh, already and a smash from 3.
So that's the first game over. That was a very quick start to the game.
I think that's going to be the speed of the game. I think these two teams play very fast, and the speed of the ball is going to be...
Absolutely.
We got Tim on the serve here.
Please remind everyone that balls cannot get out of 3, so if the ball goes out of the court, players cannot actually go and pick up the ball due to security issues here, right? Just in case people walks by.
I think we have to confirm that. I don't know if the ball goes over for a 3-meter smash. I think the point is over, but I heard that if it's a drop shot, it goes out of in the door. I think you can still put it in.
Yeah, as long as your feet are still in the court.
Yeah, we'll see. You don't normally tend to see those kind of shots in such a reduced space, but we'll see. We might have some of those points happening tonight. I mean, this afternoon. Sorry about that.
Oh, good smash.
By Giovanni.
Good smash. We've seen that Tim and Jarek switch positions, and Tim is struggling a little bit in his in the side that where he doesn't really belong to, right? That's a really good smash. No, he did not.
Good smash with Jarek.
Very peculiar way to heal the bandera. I don't know if you guys know. It's very tricky. He does like a ooh. Did he get the ball in? Oh, they keep playing. I think
we've got the first controversial point of the game.
Just 30 seconds ago, I was actually commenting on this rule of getting out or not of the court, and here it is.
I think Ross is saying that he got it inside,
So he's claiming that his feet were inside, but...
Let's see if we've got...
And it's a very important point because he gives the break point to...
Absolutely, this would be a break point.
And Ross. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see the replay.
Let's see. Here we can see... Jarek is a bit on... He's on the way.
He's in the way. He can't really see when that feet is dropping.
Good point, so...
Ooh, I would love...
It's hard to see that angle. Here we go. I think this step, it's hard to see there.
Ricky, what's your call on this?
To give the benefit of the doubt, I will give the point to Ross and Giovanni just because it was very close, and I think that's what they did. So it's break point.
Is it?
Giovanni and Ross.
Yep.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
That's a break point.
Yep. It's a break point.
Very important point here.
Gold Coast guys gaining the net, which is normally the attacking side.
That was a good Vibora.
That was a good Vibora to the wall, right? Difficult to catch with the backhand. Right, so this is a loop 2 already. Let's see. How do you think, guys, the match is going towards?
They definitely need to step it up, the guys from New South Wales. Started a little bit slower. The momentum is definitely with the Gold Coast guys. They need to step it up.
So have you guys, like, from your experience watching these four fantastic players, what do you think are the strengths and weaknesses? Do you think there is any favorite one here?
To be honest, like I said before, I think the effect of the ball with the lefty is gonna trick a lot the right side of the for the New South Wales guys. So I think that's gonna be the key of the game. If Jarek can get used to that effect of the lefty, I think that's gonna be a very key point.
Yeah, you see, he keeps on going to Jarek.
Yeah,
Keeps on
attacking right to the field.
targeting that.
Absolutely.
Very strong start for the
I couldn't
Gold
agree any more with you guys. Like with that shot, for him it's very natural to put a lot of power, and maybe Jarek is not used to have that kind of ball on his feet. So yeah, let's see how this evolves.
So 40 love to make that break
3-minute
count.
match. Ooh, did he get the ball?
I think he did, right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Hopefully we've got another.
Gio and Ross do not look convinced at all.
Oh, they're walking out. So I guess it's a very unanimous decision. I think. Let me see. Ooh, did he get the ball? Hard to see as well. I don't.
Hopefully we
It
can
looked
get
The
some
curse
shooting.
of the commentator.
Yeah,
Whatever we
very
say,
close.
it's the opposite.
Yeah, that is true too as well.
Absolutely. Ooh, from
Very,
here,
I
it
think
seems like he
It
touched
seems like
it,
he did.
didn't he?
So
Seems
that
like
was
he hit the
point. Game point. And that is
Game point,
3
and there's
love.
a 3 love
That is
already.
3 love. That is a very strong start from the guys from Gold Coast.
Yeah, I think that even the body language, the whole momentum is going for the goal.
Yeah, Jarek to serve, and they really need to get this serve on the table.
Tim is saying sorry, but I don't think he means that.
Yeah, I was gonna
think-
say that was out. That was out.
out.
That was definitely out.
Tim upset about that. He got a good smash. Right?
Well, more than a smash, it was
I think
a
they did call it in.
It was a
chancletazo,
chancletazo.
wasn't it, Edu?
Yes, it was.
Well, so for the purposes of having everyone knowing what we just said, what does that mean, Edu?
That means that when you get a flip flop in your hands and spank whoever you've got in front of you, that's exactly what Tim did with the ball.
I think a team was trying to do something different there, opening some angles and leaving a really low ball. It's a shame he missed it. So we are 40-30.
This
Yeah,
is
the
a very
first game.
crucial game for the New South Wales guys.
Yes.
They need to get this just to get the momentum a little bit changing to their side.
Absolutely, this was. Oh yeah, indeed
Good
they
shot
got
to
it.
the feet. He wasn't quick enough to get up there.
Indeed they got it, and probably this will allow them to be more confident towards the next shots, right?
Yeah. And once you've got rid of that, you've got that first point in the board, then you can start to relax a little bit and start to play your natural game.
Yes, so you
Good
don't go
bajada
again.
from Tim.
Really
Very
good
good
bajada.
Ross using the fence. I think that he's aiming that fence every time
Yeah.
he's going for the smash.
Yeah.
He's making it very difficult for Tim. I think we're expecting a long match here, guys. I don't know if, but we're talking about the top teams for both states. Giovana and Ross are the top team for Queensland, and we have Tim and Jarek, the top team for this as well. So we have the best of the best playing in this final. That's what we're looking for.
I think you're absolutely right. Like until this point, we didn't have too long of a, too long rallies. But as soon as they start warming up, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen more often. And something to comment is that in the previous matches during this tournament, there was a gold point, meaning that whenever they were 40-0 or deuce, that last point would actually say who's the winner of the game or not, right? Everything was in risk or at risk just on that point. And now in this final we've got a long deuce. So yeah, that's gonna be
Very nice return for Jarek.
that's gonna be definitely something that will make the match way longer.
40-30, very important point as well.
And indeed, just what you just mentioned, they've got a righty playing on the right. Sorry, a lefty on the right. So meaning that he can put a lot of power, and Jarek probably needs to still to get used to that, right?
Yep.
And that was a really powerful shot.
Look at team coming over all the way to the right side to get the bandera. In the end, out. Yeah.
Yes, it hit the mesh.
15 love.
That's a really good smash. Really, really smart from him.
Yeah,
There you see. Did you see just a team crossing to the middle, trying to cut?
I think it's reading already what the intentions of what they're doing. I think they made it very clear that they're doing the lobs all the way to the right, and they're forcing team to come all the way to the right side so they can open the gap.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So team is trying to have a little bit more of action here, and just cross to the other side of the court to get more smashes and more bandejas. And so he's warmed, right? Because it's very difficult in this game when they put you in the fridge when you are cold, and you just can have a few balls here and there.
Yep.
So is that where the expression comes from? You're cold, you're in the fridge.
I guess so, right? Timo.
Did you get that?
No, didn't reach it.
Very
Almost.
strong smash.
It's a very quick-paced game at the moment.
Absolutely.
No long
3
rallies.
minute smash, and he gets it. Ross is a very good 3 minute smash.
Yeah.
So if you put a love,
He's already hit 4 or 5 in what, 6 games that it's been so far. So he's definitely making that his trademark so far.
This is a very important point, right? 30 love, 4-2. If they win, is 5-2, and they've got a pretty good advantage to actually close the set. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Second set.
Love.
40 love. This is getting actually a little bit complicated for Team and Jarek.
I think they're gonna have to change it up this second.
Ricky, how do you see this? If it goes to 5-2, how do you see them coming back?
To be honest, they're gonna have to try something different. But right now, they're getting. I think Ross is getting the smash a little bit too easy. I don't think the lobs are going deep enough. Yeah. And think he's finishing almost every point that he's into his smash. So, yeah.
So either go to the deeper lobs or start playing at hip height.
They have a lefty and a righty, so maybe trying to put the lobs in the middle, trying to confuse them a little bit with that lob. They will have to make a decision in the end to see who is the first one.
And create some confusion between them.
So as we just said a few moments back, rallies are getting longer, aren't they?
I think it's very, very high speed game. The speed of the speed of the points are very, very intense. So I think that's what making the difference. I think once they start getting a little bit more tired, they play a little bit slow. I think that's what we're gonna see a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Maybe Tim and Jack need to start building a little bit more, going a couple shots longer, trying to make it their mistake rather than missing themselves.
Yeah, even body language, I can see the Gold Coast team. It looks a little bit more pumped, and they look.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're winning 5-2. That's where the body language is better. But you can see the body language making a big difference. They're more focused. They're liking obviously what they're seeing. They're winning, but I think they have to. For Tim and Jarek, they have to do something different for the momentum to change.
100%.
Definitely, that's actually something that Tim just tried in the last point of the last point from last game. He just tried to change things, and he rushed himself and commit mistakes. So
Another great smash by Ross.
yeah, but again, it's because of what you, Ricky, mentioned before. It's due to the low lob, right? It was such an easy lob to smash, and that leaves them in a really weak position, isn't it?
Yep.
And it's their serve. They should be winning that net, and they keep on getting dragged back. Look, see how Ross just came up with that Chiquita.
Yeah, I think so too.
They have by 2.
Obviously,
They've won the net again. They've been pushed back, and that is creating a lot of problems for them.
yes, and as you can see, Gold Coast guys, they are not in a rush, are they? So they are 5-2, and they are like, okay, we play at our pace, and we let them build the point. We don't have to, right?
Yeah.
We are pretty comfortable waiting at them here.
Again,
So
look how much trouble you
so
made
Tim-
with that left effect. You see
Yeah.
how almost made Team fall.
oh, yeah, it's very difficult when they switch positions. Right now we saw Tim defending on the right corner than the left, and it's very difficult when you're used to one side and
Yeah.
to switch it.
I think we got the
Yeah.
we got
Again,
the
Ross
first
is
set of
Ross.
the, we have set point now,
Ooh,
guys.
set point,
We have
absolutely.
break point and set point.
Oh, that was out.
One, it's going to be with the second serve.
Yeah, and again, Tim and Jarek serving.
Ross is going through a very good moment at the moment.
Absolutely. Everyone's waiting. Unlucky.
To set the set
Unlucky.
point.
He read it well. He's obviously disappointed because he was in the right position
Look at Ross trying to practice that
actually
again.
close the set.
The second serve.
And now this is
Good
a
serve.
mistake out of pressure.
I think they called it out. Yeah, it was out.
Try and close this game here.
Guys, I know it's 5-2, but we're talking about only one break.
It's only one break.
So I think they can still get it back this set.
Pushing them back, trying to get forward.
Well,
You see now they are kind of risking a little bit more because they know they had the advantage and they really wanted to close it. But that made them lose the point when they actually had a set point, right? So they lost the game. Now it's 5-3 and serving. So let's see if they can close it now.
They can't afford to make mistakes now, because if they do, then Tim and Jarek are just gonna get that extra bit of confidence.
And here it is. Here it is, the big difference of having. Yes, big difference. That's what we said about covering the middle with 2 forehands, right?
Yep. Good save by Tim, but was that in? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that was a really nice effort, wasn't it?
Yep.
Here we go with the lob again.
Ooh. What happened there?
So they are really lucky that this happened, because again what we said, it kind of got a forehand and he could put it in the parallels, like a team's parallel, and put them in trouble again. Ooh, that was a really good bajada. Really good bajada.
We got the double set point.
2 set points.
Oh, we got the
And
first
there
set.
it is.
6-3.
There it is. That was a very quick first set.
Absolutely, incredibly fast. So here we see the stats.
As you can see, like I was saying before, Ross, the winners, every smash that he was getting, he was very quick. He had the 10 winners compared to everyone else.
Superb. Even Gio, the mistakes were minor as well from Gio.
Yeah, ending up in an effectiveness. So when we talk about effectiveness, this is how many missed returns they had against winners, and altogether Ross and Gio, they had a +1. whilst the team in Jarek was -2, -5, meaning that they altogether there was many more mistakes than actually winners, right?
And I think that's going to be the key for the second set. I think the as well things that have to be a little bit more consistent. Try to make less mistakes, and obviously try to risk a little bit less.
Now, if we're talking about that advantage they didn't have before they start their second set with their serve, which if they do win it, it can prove in their favour.
Correct.
Almost smashed the goal.
Yes, and as we saw, just team tried to gain the net right after serving and covering the middle. He really wants to get into the game. He wants to participate more often.
So far, the Gold Coast guys are doing a very good job from winning the net. They just can't get them down.
I think it's a very important game to start the 1-0 after losing the first set. Again, you can see the team coming all the way to the right to the bandeja.
Yes.
The bandeja the team does.
And
it
Jarek.
almost looks like a double pun bandeja. I don't know if you realize the way when he gets the
He
racket
stops
out.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I cannot agree
Very good read from Ross.
anymore. Yes, very smart play there. We just saw.
He saw where the return was going.
How good is to play with a lefty, man? I'm gonna find myself a lefty. Christian, I know you're my partner, but I think I'm gonna have to change it for a lefty, man.
Let me no jokes.
Do you wanna try and learn with your left?
I said you should change it to left.
Let me tell you something. I play with both of you very often, guys, and Ricky playing on the left. He's actually like playing with the left.
You can see the lobs are going more in the middle now.
Yeah.
It's making it a little bit more difficult for the music.
Have made a couple of adjustments. Now their points are getting a little bit longer. They're trying to make that consistency and getting a few more balls in.
Yes, and they are not risking as much, right? Like before, they were tending to risk the shot and miss many chances, whilst now they are slowing down.
They've slowed the game down.
Absolutely, and but again, we saw Jarek struggle there in the corner because of the effect of the ball. It's coming so different for him. He needs to get used to it.
Great Dormilona. There we go.
Fantastic Dormilona.
What's a dormilona, Chris? Just explain our audience what a dormilona is.
Well, Edu has a fantastic English to actually explain it, but it basically means sleeping the ball, right? So when they get the ball really close to the net, they can use the slide in the opposite
Another
effect.
dormilona!
And again, that's what we see, right? So basically, he slightly touches
Look
the
at the
ball to
replay.
give that effect to sleep the ball right close to the net, so they cannot get it.
He makes it look so easy, and that shot is hard.
It's really hard. Have you ever done it, guys?
You see me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a few times. You'll see.
It's a shame that I see you often and I haven't seen it yet.
You got 3 minutes matched by team. Another dormilona? No, I don't think he got that.
Nah, he did not. That was a more powerful. It actually got deeper.
Under pressure, the New South Wales team. After 15:30, they need to get this game. They cannot go down another break.
No, definitely not. This would be very painful for them.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All four of them up in the net. That is a very nice shot.
Smart shot by Jarek.
Taking that speed out.
Really smart, wasn't it?
Very, very smart.
Letting the ball die before getting to the glass, so it actually made him run too much towards the ball.
I would like to see Jarek's percentage of first serves. Ricky, do you have it?
Let me take a look, guys. I don't have this again, but I'll get back to you.
I love that question. It couldn't be more on point. And
I think I have here 3 computers on me checking all the stats.
unfortunately, Ricky, just I don't think he was actually
Ready
right?
for that. I was not ready for that question.
Ricky, your notepad is still half empty.
Nah, you know what's
Needs to
happening?
start filling up a little bit.
The Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna use guys. Very important point.
Remember, this is not golden juice. This is normal.
This is long deuce or normal deuce.
So you get
Very well, good shot by Ross.
very good shot by Ross again.
And really far, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really far to actually get that effect and
Put a
take
lot
it out
of
of
spin on
three.
that ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really fantastic shot. I loved it.
Again with second serve.
Break point.
However, we can already see like big differences between this set and the other
Yeah.
the other one, right? Like Jarek is not struggling as much. He's getting used to it. He's more calmed, and Tim a bit of the same. Ooh, really good
Good recovery.
Good recovery because he was in trouble there with that
Yeah,
kind of shot.
he was in a lot of trouble there.
And just to make a point from like a little bit longer, the point that I was saying before. So Jarek is not struggling as much, sorry, and the team is also slowing down and taking smart choices, or smarter than before. So yeah, this is very even right now. Let's see. Where do you think this is heading, guys?
To be honest, go ahead.
This game is really going to be a massive decider. If they start again with a breakdown,
Another break
it is
point.
gonna take a toll on the rest of the game. I think.
Really.
What are you thinking, Ricky?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think going another breakdown is going to make a big difference. So here we go. We got another deuce now. They know how important this game is, by the way. So that's, as you can see, the body language, every point they're winning.
They are celebrating out loud. This is really important for them, isn't it? How fast Gio goes to the net, eh? To just cover the angles, close down the angles.
Very good job. Break point
That
again.
is a great smash again.
Really good smash. We see now Jarek and team talking out loud, giving some sort of feedback to each other between the points. So communications probably are more effective now that they are 1-1. So this is deuce again.
The Jarek is the deal. So they got the break.
I
So
was
the 2-1
break
break
point.
up again, guys.
sorry about it. Yeah, definitely my mistake. I thought it was a deuce for a second. Sorry about it.
No, it was break point.
So they really need to try and claw back to this with this next game.
It's now we're going to be a very quick final.
From Gold Coast perspective, if they can manage to hold on to their serve from now on.
Team great save by Ross.
Well played.
Got a good rally here.
And out of
That is great play. But see, one more shot. That is what they're being forced to do.
They are definitely. Ross and Gio are defending very well their position in the court, and they are quite comfortable still. So we've seen that now Tim and Jarek are talking more often, and they are making longer points, not struggling as much as before,
Yeah,
but
I
still
agree with you.
they really need to do something different, right?
Yeah, like you said, like even.
What a beautiful point by Ross. That is
And
Another
beautiful.
Dormilona straight to the net on the other side.
That
Very
is
good
beautiful.
point. Yeah, like he was saying, Chris, it's very true. Even though they're down a break, I think the momentum is a little bit more even now. The points are getting longer. Not like the first set where you can tell it was 100%
Certainly.
domination by the goal.
Certainly. And that's what they've got to do. They've got to try and make those points a little bit longer.
Still, like, Team and Jarek just lost this point. However, Jarek was able to actually get that ball off the wall, right? So he's slowly
Adjusting
getting
to it.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I meant to say, Edu. Thank you. So he's adjusting. He's not suffering as much. However, the only issue here is that they are not winning enough points, right? It's either a mistake from the Gold Coast side, or that.
Yep.
Because in reality, they are not.
But that is credit to the Gold Coast guys.
Absolutely.
That they're making them play
what a
one
save.
more ball.
And
one
one
more
more
ball.
we just said, actually, he was struggling, falling to the floor, and he still got it.
Yep.
Yeah. We see Team getting a little bit more involved as well in this set.
Yeah.
I think the first
We've
set
seen-
when he was a little bit in the free like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
I think the lobs were going all the way to the right side
Yeah.
now. The lobs
Yeah.
are coming. He's coming over still a little bit to the right, but I think he's getting a little bit more action, and that's
Yeah.
making a difference.
Yeah, he's trying to take a little bit more territory out of the whole
I
court.
think Gio is saying that he lost the ball in the air. That's why he got a mistake. So we got deuce here. Very important deuce for the boys to use as well.
Incredibly
They need to
important
get a
point.
breakthrough.
Absolutely. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there is a kid actually saying da 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 da.
I think that's Jarek's daughter. I think I
Is
could
it?
hear it. Yeah, I think it is.
All right. So they've got the whole family here supporting. Hopefully it goes to his side, and he gains a bit more of energy to actually fight for this win. Advantage.
Very good smash.
That is a
Gio.
good smash.
We got
So
3-1.
they've consolidated on that. It is not looking very good at the moment for the New South Wales guys.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to do something different.
I'm pretty sure everyone is aware, but here wins whoever reaches 2 sets, right? So yeah, if they close this one, then the victory will go for them.
New South Wales cannot afford to slip up again.
Absolutely not. They are actually right on the edge.
It's a little bit of luck there.
Yeah. However, he's putting that pressure on them, right? Like he's at the net. Like so, either you really want the point, or he's ready to actually take the ball. And again,
Look at that read. Look at that chancletazo.
chancletazo de team.
I cannot say. I don't have the Spanish
Z.
to say chancletazo, so that's why I let you guys say chancletazo. Sounds better when you guys say
How
it.
would you say it, Ricky? How would you say it?
Chancletazo. And then my Z doesn't have a big pronounce, so it's better if you guys say it. You guys say all the names of the shots. Better.
They've recovered that serve, which they really needed, and they still need to get that break.
And the good start of the game now.
There is a big thing that we haven't talked about here. Like it's 3-2 they are serving, but right now is where the excitement or it's very difficult to actually close a match, right?
It is.
So these games are gonna be particularly important for Ross and Gio to actually go and get the trophy.
Yeah. Look at that. It's love 30, and now momentum is starting to turn a little bit, and they need to try and keep that mind together. Good smash again.
And Gio has been all over the place today, right?
Do you know all over the place is negative?
Is it?
But I know what he meant. That's what
Sorry,
I know what he meant.
Well,
It's the opposite, but I agree
is
with
it?
you, yeah.
I
It's-
thought
in
it was.
Spanish-
Sorry,
in
then
Spanish,
my
in
mistake.
Spanish, it's the opposite. All over
All
the
right,
place is a
okay.
little bit.
Direct translation. It came from me. All over the places, everywhere for
Yeah,
me,
he's
right?
been everywhere. He's been everywhere.
Well, thank you very much. That's why we have you here. That's why otherwise this could
No, we
actually
got-
go to the
guys.
wrong place.
We got break point here. Very, very important. 30-40. We got 3-3 guys. I think we got a match now.
Now this is even. This is even, and obviously you can see the disappointment there from Gio. He's not happy about it.
He can't let this affect him at the moment because he needs to forget about that last game that was and now focus on trying to get another break.
Yeah, our momentum is very, very important. You guys know that. Pull up by Jarek.
Really good, very deep drop.
See, now a little bit more patience there on the net.
I love how Ross fights for every ball.
That was a good effort.
There is no one ball that he doesn't die for.
Well, Edu, I'm still thinking about the all over the place
You're in his head
comment. She just killed me.
Double is in? Wow.
Good smash again. Those short lobs are getting punished.
Definitely. I mean, these guys have the capacity, the skills to actually.
Yeah, one little mistake,
finish
one lob that is not deep enough, they're gonna finish it.
Absolutely. If they are close enough to the net with a good height of the ball, they are absolutely gonna smash that ball and get the point.
Again.
You find yourself against a righty and a lefty that are quite attacking minded, both of them. So you can definitely find them. They like the short points. So Tim and Jack need to adapt to it and try and make them as long as they can.
Fantastic recovery there from Jarek. That was a really difficult ball to get back.
He put the ball in.
Ooh, a little bit of luck there.
This rally is fantastic, guys.
We got a good rally here, guys.
Yes. So again, a lob to restart the point. They go to the net.
Another long one.
Both of them are doing it.
Again. Short lobs are getting super punished here.
I think we need another B here, Christian. What do you think?
If you mean by another one beer, yes, I do, because I'm having a lot of tension.
Good body language for the New South Wales team. They know how important this is. They need one more save so they don't get broken here.
By the way, there's a big tournament happening the 15th of May, isn't it? If I'm
21st and 22nd of May.
What is it, the
20,
origin,
yeah, actually,
State of Origin.
State of Origin.
Gold Coast are hosting.
So we're gonna see the Blues fighting for the win, eh?
I'm also sad to make the team because I'm from Venezuela. That's the only thing that's not because I was not from Venezuela.
Venezuela's the Vino Tinto. You can probably play with the
Yeah,
Maroons.
it's true. Good call, Edu. I'm gonna talk to Ross. Maybe I can make it. Very good team this match.
Very good.
3-3, and where are we at now?
We have a break point.
Again, one of those difficult moments. And yes, very well played from a team who actually puts the ball very close to the mesh, and they struggle to get back.
That's an advantage. The game, that would be the first time they are up in the score.
Yep. We got two cheap points to win the game.
And they've got it.
To win the game.
2 cheap points.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure. You can see how team is actually releasing.
Yeah, that tension. Come
tension.
on.
Come on, I've got it.
We got Pedro.
Finally, this is my moment, he said.
We got Pedro giving coaching to Tim and Jarek at the moment. What do you think he's saying to them?
Tim, that's...
It's probably, their momentum is with them, so he's probably telling them to continue the way they're playing at the moment, and just to keep on making those points a little bit longer.
Yep.
You, Ricky, have a good eye, eh?
I see everything.
Ah, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. So 4-3.
We smash is staying in.
that smash actually got very comfortable for a team to get it back and actually make some damage, because he had many choices, right? He could choose either putting it back to the court or a dormilona, or he had many different options, and yeah, he made it a point for himself. So I would love to have the statistics now, or like right in front of our eyes, but I feel like yes, as we saw the first set where Ross and Gio didn't commit any mistakes or barely no mistakes, having a +1/+1 in like throughout the whole set, and Tim and Jarek actually committed so many mistakes, but now it seems like it's turning.
Yeah.
It's turning to.
It certainly feels that they're trying to get those smashes in, but they're not getting them as accurate as they were at the beginning. Ross is starting to make a couple of mistakes, starting to take those smashes a little bit far back. Tim's getting on that return.
Yeah, and before the big differences between the first and second set, we already mentioned a few of them, like they are playing. Pardon? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's 40-30. Oh, sorry, 30-40, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this would be the first chance for Tim and Jarek to actually break the service. Let's see how it goes.
I think we all want to see a third set, guys.
I do.
I think this game deserves a third set. See what it means to them.
Yeah, that lob,
5-3.
that lob went wide, just a little bit wide.
So now Tim's is it Tim or Jarek serving for the game?
Yeah,
Jarek serving for the game. So, and again, he needs to get those first serves consistently in.
Yes, and sorry, before actually this point, I was just mentioning, right? Like there has been many things that have been changing towards the set compared to the first set, and it was the mistakes or winners that each team had, and we can see that a team has been much more involved in the match and probably having more chances to finish points, right?
Yeah, I mean we saw more cheap points in the second set. And this as well.
Yes, smart. He went to the body where Tim couldn't do anything. He couldn't help it.
That dummy, well dummy.
Good dummy.
Yes, I can like what we said about energies. I feel like Ross and Gio now are not actually capable of gaining the net like they were before, right? I haven't seen that one.
I think it was out.
I think it was long. I think it was long. So 30-0. This is a really difficult. Like this is a key momentum, and Tim got it out.
We got the set
Good
point,
smash.
guys.
Set point at the moment. They really need to take it.
Set point 30-0, and he put it out of 3. That's a terrible. Good terrible again,
Yeah,
Edu. Again, good terrible.
Yeah,
Sorry.
dribbling in Spanish is
Yes,
it's a good
absolutely.
thing.
Well, it can be good or bad, right?
I mean, you cannot say terrible 3 minutes match. It's not.
Can you say terribly good?
Oh, he got that in.
Ooh, that's a very good one. Good recovery.
Set point again. He uses the wall.
Good dummy.
And good dummy again.
Very good.
And this is even.
Well
This is
done.
even.
Well done.
We just saw a racket fly.
I think Ross is getting a little bit frustrated.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, I don't think they're happy losing the second set. I thought from the beginning they had the game in their hand. And now
Absolutely.
they can see the momentum going
They
the other
need to
side.
keep those heads in the game, otherwise it's just gonna. It's
As
not
you can
gonna
see, the
look good.
errors went down a lot for the New South Wales team, and that's what makes the big difference. I think they play way more consistent, even though the winners, because they're always gonna get winners, the Gold Coast team. But I think the most consistent play by the New South Wales team is what
Well, we
makes the
saw.
difference.
Well, here we go. Here we've got the racket again flying. Well, these things. This
He
is
wasn't that
this is
bad.
this
He
is
wasn't
competition.
He
This
just
is
threw it
this
like that.
happens. Yeah, let's not make it too much of a deal. But yeah, what you were saying, like statistics. I think a team was minus five. So committing a few mistakes and not really involved in the game, and he turned it into his favor. The second set having a +7. So that's actually the biggest difference that we could see, right?
We didn't see too many 3 minutes.
Certainly they reduced. They reduced. No, Ross. I think those lobs, if you see them,
way better,
are starting to get a little bit deeper. They've
Yes,
started
correct.
to make him move a lot more, and he's not as comfortable smashing the ball at the moment.
Yep.
And Gio has hardly had any of those comfortable lefties that go into the side wall. So he struggled a lot more in this one.
And here we go again, daddy. I think it's actually working.
You want to tell him not to stop?
And there you go. There you see the confidence, right? A ball that you can sometimes doubt. Should I actually go ahead with a really strong chancletazo or volley or not? And you can restart the opponent. He went for it.
That is a great bajada.
Really.
See, lets it come in, and goes from in front.
And it was difficult because the ball was kind of dying very close to the wall, right? Sorry, glass in this case, right? Which you don't really have the enough space to actually arm the shot.
Yeah.
And we are 30-0. This is a very important point again, guys.
We smashed by Ross.
Ooh, a little bit of lack of communication there between Tim and Jarek.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
because
both went for it, didn't talk enough.
they were both actually. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
See, that's what we were talking about. Those lobs are starting to become deeper.
Yes, and also energy's drop, right? So
Yeah.
the ball that before for them was really easy. Now they are. Ooh, again the
Jarek
Dormilona.
got it this time.
Jarek has it, and Tim plays a really smart lob.
And then we got a 3-minute smash. Now it's going in.
Actually, that
That's
one.
a great point.
Yes.
See that side wall is still becoming a little bit tricky.
Very important hold for the
Yep.
Gold Coast after losing the second set.
Yep. Yeah, get their minds back in the game.
Three bandejas in a row for team. The 3-minute smash. I think
Smash.
it's in. Oh, Ross couldn't get it. 30 low.
Yeah, that one.
He found himself there in the mesh. That's a hard place to get out.
And another cheap point. They take that.
It is. As soon as it touches the mesh, right, it can go anywhere, right?
It's out.
Just.
You've seen this.
this.
They're trying to speed up the pace a little bit. They've seen Ross and Giovanni stuck a little bit, and they're trying to speed it up as much as they can. Try and get that momentum going against them.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys see it the same way I saw what I see at the moment is that they actually swap places, right? Like Giovanni and Ross are actually in struggling like Tim and Jarek were at first.
Yeah.
They are a bit more static at the back, committing a bit more mistakes, and some lobs that are actually, affecting them towards the victory.
Salud, Cristo. Cheers, mate. I'll open it.
Nice refreshing beer.
Well, yeah, thanks God now we've got the 0.0. No alcohol.
You gotta lie to the audience.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here commentating. I'm pretty sure my bosses wouldn't be happy. But as we said, here we are in a beautiful afternoon in Sydney, Alexandria. It's been raining, right, the last few months, and it's fantastic that we can get to play paddle at an indoor venue, right? This is the only actually indoor venue at the moment here in Australia.
Agreed. Thank God, because I almost felt like we were living in England here. It rained the last 2 months.
Well, trust me, I lived in England, and Edu can say he's a half British, aren't you? So he can tell you about the weather there. I'm not gonna. I was just joking. So love 30 here, and this is a point for 40 love. Sorry, love 30 love. So it is 1-1.
At the moment, both seem to be winning their serve.
Yeah, you
no
can.
break points involved yet. It is strong. It is important for them to start strong.
I think one break is gonna make the game.
It certainly looks that way. Both first games were just one break difference.
No one is risking as much, right? They are trying to measure the energies, measure the shots, and whoever commits the mistake here has lots to lose.
Up in the middle by Jarek.
Yes, that's something we didn't mention actually so far in the game. Like I can tell that Tim and Jarek are actually looking for that lob to the middle, because even though having two forehands in the middle, it actually can create a bit of confusion, right?
When you have a left and a right,
Who goes for the ball?
Who goes? And that's what we were saying earlier. They're both attacking players, so both of them want to go for it.
Yeah, we got another hole here for the Gold Coast team.
So it is a 1-2.
2-1 lead on their serve. New South Wales the serve at the moment.
Yep.
See, that intensity is sort of worn out a little bit. Starting to create a little bit more mistakes than usual.
A little bit of frustration I've seen in that shot, because he doesn't normally commit that kind of mistakes. It went well off to the wall.
Well saved by Giovana.
Really well saved. Absolutely right, Ricky.
See, there we go.
We were talking about it before.
Well, we just
Fusion.
Oh. Like we mentioned before, you can see they both went for this match, and that's making a little bit more confusion for both. I think that's what made the difference in the second.
Yes, they both like to have control on that ball.
Whereas you see the opposite is Jarek usually leaves the Tim if it's that halfway.
Good
Correct.
volley by Tim, getting
And
in
right.
position.
And we just saw something that we didn't see in the first few games, right? So a Gio and actually Ross, and again Chancletazo. You were right about your set.
Yeah, you guys said that.
So we just saw a couple of points back that Gold Coast guys actually lost their position, right? They are running all over the.
40-30 at the moment.
And 40-30 serving for 2-2.
And that is 2-2
And that
on
is
the
2-2.
score. Again, I think Jarek lost his serve in the first set, and then since then they haven't lost another serve.
Well, there was only one break, right? One break first set for Ross and Gio, and one break for Tim and Jarek. And now
4 minutes match by Tim. Well done.
See, now those balls are not as new as in the first set, and they're starting those smashes from a little bit further. They're starting to fall back a little bit.
That's why you see the rallies a little bit get longer.
Yeah.
yes. So new balls give you the chance to actually smash and get the ball out of the court, right? But when you use them, actually the ball doesn't bounce as much, and it's difficult to get it out. So that's why that's another key aspect that we haven't mentioned before, which is making longer the points.
Kriki, who do you reckon it would benefit if you had new balls every 8 games, like you do in the World Padel Tour?
Well, probably, as you mentioned before, we just mentioned like a couple of minutes ago, probably the two guys that have a really good smashers, right? The attacking guys. So Jarek probably out of the 4 is the more defending guy. So unless he has a really clear shot to smash in parallel, he doesn't tend to go for that smash to get it out from 3. So probably I would say Gold Coast guys.
Yeah, it would definitely benefit them, I think.
It looks like it, especially because those new balls dictated the tone of the first set, and it was a much quicker pace, a lot more smashes. We were seeing a lot for 3 meters going out.
Yep.
And sorry that I interrupt you here, Edu. We are 30-0 and serving, so this is a key point again. This could actually make the difference. Papi or Daddy, I understood there again.
Very well done.
But this time, Papi or Daddy didn't help. 40-30.
Nice job.
That is a great dejada.
And it's working out because every single time that he's tried the dejada or chiquitas or dormilonas, Jarek is struggling to actually get the ball early and continue with the point. He's just expecting kind of longer shots, right?
Yeah, I think we have to give credit to Ross. He has a very good touch on the
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Some of those things that it seems really easy to actually do, but it's not, definitely not.
Again, Tim coming all the way to the right side. Ooh, another dormilona. This time didn't work.
Oh, he tried a really
But
tough
again, he was
one.
there. He was there at the right spot, and you see those balls are not getting that bounce as they were at the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's now starting to make them think about it and change their game.
Yes, absolutely. Probably now is that time of the game where having a really good víbora would actually help you, like this kind of shot, right? So the ball doesn't go high after hitting it. So probably right now you would want to go for víboras instead of smashes.
What's the difference between a víbora and a bandeja? Just explain the other stuff.
So basically, is the speed where the speed of the ball and also where you hit the ball, right? So the bandeja is kind of a between having a ball that comes like at the height of your
Waist
or an smash. That's a kind of a bandeja, right? Where they are actually pushing you back to the court and you slightly touch the ball to actually get it back to them with slow speed so you can
And
get
the
the
bounce
net
is very
again.
deep as well,
Exactly.
yeah.
Whilst Vibora is one of those
More
shots where
offensive,
you can
yeah.
actually put forward your body, put a lot of power, and let the ball die when it touches the glass, right?
So, in other words, a bandeja is also more of a defensive
Correct.
shot to
Yes.
try and gain back your space.
Correct.
Whereas a vibora is you're trying to look to make some damage.
Correct.
Smash by Ross.
And team is
Got
there.
Great recovery from there.
Ross 15.
Really smart going for that ball, because as we saw, we are seeing although Jarek has improved so much during this match, he was struggling at the double glass or at the glass with the effects from Gio. Gio has slowed down with his shots, so he's not having issues defending those ones, but he's having issues with the dejaditas or the dormilonas from Roche, or actually the parallel smash. But team is very awakened to actually go and cover that parallel line shot.
As you can see, Jarek throughout the match, obviously the first set was very difficult, the lefty spin. I think he got used to the second set, and now
He's
you can
adapted.
see that.
And
You
you
can see
see,
he feels a little bit more comfortable with that spin.
and he hasn't lost his head. He hasn't lost his focus either.
And
And
we
he's
have a-
consistently starting to get more and more balls in. He started to make it all those sets longer and points longer.
And about 40
And
guys.
it's definitely benefiting them.
And we have a triple break point. Did he get the ball? Ooh, no, it's out. So another 2 opportunities for the boys from Nice as well to get the break.
They really need to get this break point here. It's 3-3. It would make it very tough for the Gold Coast guys to come back.
Yes, what a shame.
That is
Gold Coast guy
an
definitely take
unforced
that one.
error.
Unforced error, yes.
One more chance to get the break
Yes.
here for Nice as well, guys.
Emotions here
And two saves
play
for
a
the
big
Gold
role, right?
And they got the triple save for the
Very
Gold
good
Coast.
recovery
Very,
from that
very,
break
very
point.
recovery.
Very good recovery.
Yes, there was
Excellent
no doubt
focus.
in that smash, eh? Ooh! This time didn't play.
I think he didn't believe how easy was that smash. I think that's what happened.
I mean, you've just done the hardest part. You've come back from 40 love, and now you've thrown that point away, getting that cheap point.
Did he get the ball? Oh, he caught it. That's what I said.
No.
Oh, what's happening here?
what
Hopefully we
happened
get a replay.
He caught the ball with his hand,
I
right?
don't know. That's what I said. I
He
don't know if
actually stopped playing
I don't know
it.
if he caught it or not, but and
Oh, this
didn't
is a
expect Ross to
really
grab it with the-
important
with the
moment.
hands.
On
Right.
break point.
Ricky, what's your call here?
I
Could
don't
you
know. To
see
be
it?
honest, it's very hard to see now. Hopefully we get a replay out of this so we can see if he actually hit it or not.
I hope we
I
do.
think team is telling Jarek he definitely hit it, but Ross is pretty confident he didn't. Ooh, I don't know, boys. What do you think? I think
I
he
think
did.
he
For me,
did.
it looks like he gets it.
Because
Here we go. A closer look.
he does, right?
Yeah,
He
from
does
the-
get it.
From the
I
replay,
think
for
from
me, it
Ross' point,
definitely...
you think he touched the body as well, but
He says such an awkward move. However, I really think he actually got it.
and I think they're discussing if they're going to replay the point or they're going to give the point away because Ross stopped the point, and I think there's going to be a replay.
Do you think so?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Break point for Nice as well, guys. To be honest, very close call. So
That is a tough call. That is, and for us, it was easy to see with that replay, but
Yeah.
Absolutely. Really good lob.
very important. You can decide the match. Oh, and they got the break.
yes, and he got it.
And they got it. And again, we can see Ross is not happy.
And they know how important it is because, as you can see, one break has decided every set.
There hasn't
we got
been
the
more
first
than one
break of the
break.
set.
Chancletazo for team.
Everyone's been consistently winning their serves.
So we've been talking about team trying to go to the parallel and finish the point.
Yeah, you can see it. They're trying to tire Jarek out a little bit.
They swap positions.
Again, lob in the middle.
Yes, Ross loves and he really believes in this shot, right?
And Jarek is anticipating a little bit more now. I think he's expecting it more.
So we've been actually mentioning like how much he was struggling with the corners. He recovered. Then I said that a probably smashes or a really like a dejadas or drop shots were actually getting him hurt. But in reality, like even though all those kind of things happen, I think a key difference here, a key factor is that he hasn't committed many mistakes, has he?
Yeah, very consistent from after the first set.
So he probably doesn't have that definitive shot that closes a point, but he does a really good job on the right, never missing balls, never missing balls.
Yep.
Nice bandeja by Gio. Very low. Got the opportunity to get the break back.
Yes, so they were trying Jarek this time, like no shots to Tim, and Jarek after a few returns he ended up missing the ball with a wide lob to the mesh.
Oh, he was trying that on Willie.
Yes, again, I think they believe so much in the in the speed of the smashes, but key factor is the smashes, right? No smashes are getting out of the court.
Sorry, let's recap on that point that Ricky just made. Did you see how quick they were to swap positions between them?
Oh, nice.
And again, Ross with his drop shot, eh?
A lot of winners was done this game.
Yes, I would love to count them. I actually didn't, but maybe Ricky did because I thought it was his job.
Yeah, I can see Ricky writing down things on his notepad. So I definitely think he's got the amount of winners that Ross got in this game.
I got you guys, trust me.
If we don't have your insights, then we're never gonna do it.
No, that was not a mistake you could afford to do.
Yes, I think he wanted to be part of this, winning shots and like if he got that point, it could be a really good boost in his energy to actually get more
again,
points.
guys. 4-4.
So 4-0, we start all over again.
To be honest, I'm happy with that. I wanted to see a longer game. So.
I must say that this is a good way to end the game with a 4-4. Okay, let's make predictions. Can I have your predictions on whether this will go to tiebreak or not?
It's way too even for me to make a prediction. I'm just gonna have to just guess we went to
tiebreak or no tiebreak. What do we have?
I will give it.
We have the crystal ball here, guys.
To be honest, now because it's lob 30.
Well, it's lob 30.
So I will go. Okay, 15-30. I might go with the Gold Coast team. To be honest.
Are you okay? I think it's going to be really close. However, I can see a very consistent Jarek, really long points. Team actually taking all the chances to actually attack the ball. And this is what I just said, right?
I'm gonna change.
Like. So Ross and Gio are not slowing down their smashes, and even though they are not getting out of 3 or 4, which brings this opportunity or this chance for.
So it's 30-40, one break point. One break point, and this could be very important.
Lob in the middle.
Yes.
That lefty spin again. No one wants to make a mistake here.
Really good defending.
Nice. Bowling by Gio.
Very good point on her hands.
And they got the break. Very important.
You're most
break.
vulnerable
They're
when
gonna
you've
serve
just
for the match at
scored.
the moment.
And the guys just got a break back, recovered that one, and then dropped it again. So Tim is serving now to win the game and the tournament.
Yes.
And he can be in better hands than the server team.
Well, I would disagree.
Well, you got a better serve?
Well, I play against him every time I do, I lose. So, there is, even though he's 100 times better than me, there is still this rivalry.
Good start for the Gold Coast team for this game. 0-15.
Need to get ahead in the game.
Deep.
I would love this to go to a tiebreak.
I would love to. I wouldn't like this to finish actually, but
Ooh, another drop shot.
Drop shot. Ooh,
Yes.
he didn't
Ross
reach
keeps
it.
on finding a lot of gold
I
there.
love 30, guys. I think I'm gonna keep with my decision of the Gold Coast guys.
Are you?
You can't keep on changing teams, can you? Surely not.
That's what I do. I always go for the winner.
And we see a low 30.
Good match, my Jarek.
I think I've seen him 4 or 5 times this match, and every time he has that ball, he doesn't tend to.
Very important point. 30 low.
We've got here a 30 low. This is
30 all.
30
30 all,
all,
sorry.
30 low. 30 oh, sorry, my
That was my mistake.
my English. 30 oh. First serve. It goes deep enough.
Tim wants it.
All the
Tim
way
wants
to the
it.
right, and he crossed it.
But sold himself there a little bit. Can he
What a
recover?
point, what a crucial point.
Recover.
Yeah, he's recovered it. Ross going again. Yeah, that is a great smash. That is a superb smash.
Yeah, he needed that the most. He made a goal.
Crucial point to recover that and make it go down to tiebreak. Will they manage to hold on to it?
Well,
They've won the net again. See if they can continue to be there. Smash. Good recovery by Tim. We were saying this again. It's now getting to the point where if you don't make sure that ball comes back to your court, you're gonna get punished.
and again they switch positions.
They're both in the same area. They're leaving a lot of space there.
Miscommunication there.
I'm not sure why Ross continued to go down the same path.
And we've got a match point.
Now we're gonna match point, guys.
He had both Jarek and Tim stuck in the right-hand side of the court, and he chose to continue to go to that right-hand side of the court.
Yes, he probably didn't see the gap, did him?
Good serve for
A lot
match
of
point.
pressure here.
This is crucial.
The last thing you want is a bad team in the match point, and they won the tournament.
That is a good way to finish it.
Very good game, guys. Congratulations for Tim and Jarek.
Well
Everything
done,
was at
New South
stake
Wales. Well done. That is a good recovery, especially talking about the first set and how that started for them.
Yep.
It did not start on the brightest foot.
Almost, you can see the excitement there. And
Yeah,
then
Ross
again,
is
Yeah,
know
we
the
can see they're not too happy about it.
we can see a big smile. They are hugging each other.
Amazing quality
complimenting
of
each
paddle we
other.
had.
And again, here we go. Even though Jarek was in kind of a defending position, Tim got many points, and Ross and Gio didn't end up having as many winners. So here in the final, thank you very much, Ricky. Thank you very much, Edu.
It has been an absolute pleasure being with you two guys.
Exciting match, and finally it ended up in a victory for Tim and Jarek.
So, lastly, see you guys in Gold Coast.
Yep, I'll definitely be there, guys.
22nd, wasn't it?